In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 24, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Kansas City Royals versus Tampa Bay Rays. The Kansas City Royals take on the Tampa Bay Rays in the 3rd game of a 4-game series on Saturday. Kansas City entered the series coming off a series loss to the Detroit Tigers. Tampa Bay, meanwhile, entered the series having split a 2-game series against the Baltimore Orioles. The Tampa Bay Rays lost the first game of the series, which was a bit of a surprise, but on Saturday, this is a great spot for the Rays to blow out Kansas City. Although Yonny Chirinos isn't a prototypical starter, he should be able to give the Rays 5 solid innings against this Royals lineup, which has not been good this season. Meanwhile, Tampa Bay's offense has historically hit Lyles really well, so I do expect them to hit the right-hander hard, who has been terrible this season. This season, as well, Tampa Bay is 23-17 on the run line as a home favorite, while the Royals are 16-21 on the run line as the road underdog. The Kansas City Royals continue to have issues finishing games, and they're comfortably the least profitable team for bettors. No team has lost bettors more money this season than the Royals. Jordan Lyles has also been arguably the worst starting pitcher this season, with his 6.72 earned run average and 1.28 WHIP through 85.2 innings. So the Tampa Bay Rays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. This season, the Royals are 33-40-2 in hitting the over, but Tampa Bay is 43-31-4 in hitting the over, which ranks 2nd. And at home, the Rays are 27-13-1 in hitting the over, which is the best over record for a home team this season. In Lyles' last 5 starts, meanwhile, he's allowing 3.8 runs per start, and this Rays lineup will be the best he faces, so I expect that number to go up here. As well, Chirinos is still allowing 2.2 runs over his last 5 appearances. With Lyles on the mound, I do like a high-scoring affair in this matchup, as I expect the Rays to smash the righty, while Kansas City should be able to score a few runs on Yonny Chirinos. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Pirates versus Miami Marlins. The Pittsburgh Pirates face the Miami Marlins, with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Pirates have a 34-40 record, which is 2nd worst in the National League Central Division. The Marlins have a 43-33 record and are in 2nd place in the National League East Division. The Pirates are 75-160 in their last 235 road games and 9-23 in their last 32 versus a right-handed starter. Pittsburgh is 7-22 in their last 29 versus the National League East. Meanwhile, the Marlins are 5-0 in their last 5 Saturday games and 5-1 in their last 6 in Game 3 of a series. Miami is 19-7 in their last 26 versus a right-handed starter. The Marlins have a slight advantage in the head-to-head over the last 10 games, winning 6 of them, though 5 of those wins have come in the last 6 meetings. These are 2 teams headed in opposite directions right now. The Pirates are a sinking ship, and I'm not sure what can correct their course at this point. They put their trust in a rookie arm once again in this game, and though Bido has done fairly well, his stuff is not top of the line by any means. Expect Ariz to feast as he does on young arms. Well, all arms this season, and the Marlins bats will follow suit. Hoeing won't need to do a whole lot, so some steady innings should put the hosts in a great position. Heading into Friday, the Marlins were 12-2 in their last 14 games versus a team with a winning record, while the Pirates were 3-13 in their last 16 overall. Hoeing has just 1 earned run on 5 hits and a walk over his last 3 outings in 7 innings. He probably won't go too far past 4 or 5 innings in this one, though. On Friday, Miami had a rough outing from A.J. Puck, but otherwise the pitching was very good. The Marlins need to get the bats going in Game 3 regardless, so the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. Both lineups have struggled, and the 2 starting pitchers look to control the game from the first pitch. The Pirates should limit the Marlins lineup, which averages only 4.07 runs per game, with Osvaldo Bido pitching multiple strong innings with minimal contact. The Marlins should eliminate the Pirates lineup, which averages only 4.15 runs per game, with Brian Hoeing building off of 3 starts where he only allowed 1 run and pitching multiple scoreless innings with minimal contact and a surplus of strikeouts. This will be a low-scoring game with both starting pitchers stepping up. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Cincinnati Reds. The Atlanta Braves will be on the road as they take on the Cincinnati Reds. Jared Shuster will take the mound for the Braves. Graham Ashcraft is expected to be the starting pitcher for the Reds. The Braves are 42-14 in their last 56 during Game 2 of a series and 32-14 in their last 46 Saturday games. The Reds are 5-0 in their last 5 during Game 2 of a series and 6-2 in their last 8 Saturday games. The over is 15-7-1 in Braves' last 23 during Game 2 of a series. The over is 6-0 in Reds' last 6 Saturday games. The Braves are 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. The Atlanta Braves are going to be favored for obvious reasons, but as I've said a lot over these last couple of weeks, the Reds are a tough team to bet against. The Reds have a pep in their step and the confidence of Elly De La Cruz is rubbing off on the entire team. At home and plus money, I'm not turning it down with the Reds, even if Graham Ashcraft has been a mess this season. So the Arizona Diamondbacks money line is our full game side pick. Both teams have been very good on offense this season. The Braves are top 10 in the league in runs, hits, home runs, RBIs, batting average, OBP, SLG, and OPS. Ronald Acuna is top 5 in the MLB in runs, hits, and stolen bases. The Reds are top 10 or hovering around the top 10 in the league in runs, hits, RBIs, walks, stolen bases, batting average, OBP, and OPS. This will be Graham Ashcraft's first game since June 8th. Pitchers usually struggle in their first game back from an extended absence, and Ashcraft will struggle against the Braves. Ashcraft has a record of 3-5 with a 6.78 earned run average, 1.62 whip, and a 50-30 Kelvin BB ratio in 13 starts this season. Opposing batters are hitting .288 against Ashcraft this season. The Braves are averaging 5.46 runs per game and 5.4 runs per game on the road. They average 5.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Reds. With Cincinnati giving up 5.39 runs per game at home, the Braves will hit their average in this game. The Reds are averaging 4.83 runs per game and 4.79 runs per game at home. They average 4.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Braves. The Braves and Reds played over the total in 3 of their last 4 meetings. Even though Atlanta is giving up 3.31 runs per game on the road, the team is giving up 4.33 runs per game in road games started by Shuster, so expect the Reds to score enough runs to push the score past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.